Okay, take three. Sometimes these cameras do what they want. But one of these times I'm going to learn how to edit the work here. So the other thing you want to check for now, let me show you. You want to make sure there's no tin canning. You'll hear it because it'll pop like a can. It'll go pop, 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 pop. But this here is still nice and tight. I've repaired all the tin canning on the engine, or on the door itself. You can see it's really a nice door now. It had, this whole part here was caved right in really good. I didn't care when I got the truck because I figured I'd just get a new door. But the metal, this is California steel. As far as this has been in California, there's no rust at all on this door. So we've got it down now where we can go ahead and get some paint prep on it. And we're going to put a couple skim coats of Bondo where the dents were, just enough to touch these up. But we've repaired this low spot. We've repaired this spot here. And as you see, these were little nut zerts that were put in here for the mirrors. And what I'm going to do, excuse me, is I'm going to actually weld those up because I don't want them type of mirrors. I'm going to get some small 18 gauge underneath here and pull it up through and then actually MIG weld these up and get them ground back down. I don't want those in there, people, because I want West Coast mirrors, if you know what that means. When I grew up, all the trucks, I had a bunch of F-150s. Let's have a little conversation here. When I grew up, people, I had a bunch of F-150s, and the scenario was they had West Coast mirrors. And if you've never driven a truck with West Coast mirrors, you really have been missing out. They have the long rectangle mirrors, and they go on the sides of the trucks. You can see really, really good when you're towing something or when you're working with it. That's the style of mirrors that I'm going to put on this truck. We're not going to have those mirrors, so we're going to fill those in. But I'm very happy with the progress on the door itself. The lower part of the door, all the like I said, all the door is solid now. You can hear it. It's really solid. I've repaired the upper part. Sorry about the videos tonight, people. You can't always control what's happening with the phones. Someone will try to call you or whatever, and it knocks your video out. But we're really proud of the door. We're proud of all that. Like I said, if you're going to do stuff, make sure you bag and tag it. The sandblaster cabinet, let's take a look at that. That is really, really, how do I put it, a lifesaver, okay? If you're doing any restoration. As you can see, I've got the cab covered with sheets that I got from the Goodwill. We're really, that's good there because there's no dust and stuff falling on it, no grinding materials, whatever. That's pretty much paint ready. We've got the door. This is a driver's door. This was the worst one, people. If you can get this done, in my mind, I was thinking if I could get this done here and there and again when I'm home during the winter, come spring, this truck is getting painted, people. I say spring, but early July, end of June, I'm going to take some vacation and I'm going to paint this truck. But the only other thing is I say pull all your window and glass out if you're going to do it. Get all up in here. Get all on the back sides. You don't want the paint just being sprayed on there and then starting to peel. You've got to get it down to where it grabs, the paint and the primers. Your paint job is your prep job. Just remember that. This here is factory paint. I have to get in here by hand, and I have to actually sand that. Let me show you real quick what I bought tonight at Harbor Freight, and pretty happy with it. Let me get you over here. First, let me show you the lower part of the door. Look how nice that door is. Now, this had all kinds of dings and dents in it that you can see here. Can you see the little spots in there? I put that in there. This was a nice crease in this door. And what I did was I put that, you can see the little spots where I hooked up that little, I don't know what you call it, that. I call it the worm thing. I put it in there, and then we pulled on this, and we got this door back out. We had a bunch of tin canning in here that was popping in and out. And you can see a little bit of the where I had warmed it and shrunk the metal back. There's no more tin canning on this door. Very, very happy with it. This is not body filler. This is primer from the original factory primer. We're really, really in good shape. There was a big dent here, caved in, and I've got that back now. And let me tell you something. Your eye may think it sees something, but your hand your hand feels it better than your eye does. And I can tell you right now, there's just a slight divot right there. I mean slight. And so I'm really not worried about that, because we're just going to put a small skim of filler over that and then get this body work real nice. We're going to start out with 36. Once we do the body work, we're going to start out with 36 grit. We're going to turn around and hit it with 80 grit, okay? And then we're going to come back in and we're going to put some 2K primer on this. And the 2K primer is a filler primer. And then we're going to hit it with 180. We'll hand block it out. And then we're going to go to 320 and it will be paint ready, people. It will be paint ready. I'm telling you right now, just feeling this door, I knew where all the damage was on this door. This whole piece was caved in. I am so tickled pink that I got this back that I'm pretty proud of it, people. Pretty proud. We're doing good. Like I said, where was the damage? Down here there was some damage. You can see here I got this all brought back out and wrapped around. All the vents for the water are all good on this door. There's literally no rust in this door. There's no rust. That's why I didn't want to go and find a used door, okay, that has rust that I got to deal with. This one has no rust. I'd rather fix this one than go buy a rusty door that looks potentially better on the skin, that you ain't got to do much, but yet you've got to fight the rust issue. And this one's a California truck. Besides, it's the original door. I want to keep this truck original, if you know what I mean. But another thing is these stands are invaluable. I've got 2 of them. I bought them off of offline. I think I bought them at Eastwood's. These make it really nice where when you're working on something, you can pretty much have something that's sturdy that says, hey, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done right. But even the pinch welds, you can see there's absolutely no rust on the pinch welds. We're going to go in here and put some new seam sealer back up all through here. We'll seam seal it when we're done. But that's the deal there. Let me show you the new tool. What we've got here, people, this is made by Baxter. This is called an air file, okay? First impressions of it, wow, I like it. I like it a lot. Now, this is not something you're going to finish sand your vehicle with, people. Don't think you're going to do that. This is not a finish sanding tool, okay? This is a tool that says you need some filler broke down, you need some primer broke down, you need to get the door trimmed down to where you can see some metal to do some body work. This will do it aggressively. This is not something once you get past the filler stage and you get past the 180 grit, excuse me, the 80 grit, once you break that down, you get that door prepped. From that point on, you need to move on to hand body repairs with hand stuff. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about by that. Hold on a minute. You're going to do it by hand. You're not going to do it with DA sanders and that particular sander there. That's not made for that. Okay, so hold on. I'm getting you. I got to show you a little something I got here. I ordered offline. Okay, just be patient, people. Now, what I want to show you is this situation here. This is a DuraBlock set. Okay, and let me see. Here's one of the little ones here. This is for direct stick paper. You just put the paper on there, it sticks to it, and you peel it off. As you see, this has a 7-piece DuraBlock set. Let's open it up. I know you want to see what's in there. So here's a DuraBlock set. This is what you want to use when you're hand blocking it out. Now this is a very nice set, okay? This is a nice set, don't get me wrong. But it's not the best set. This ain't the best set. They make sets that have pins in them, and so you can tighten them up and get a flex to them a little different. But what we're doing with this truck, people, is we're trying to do the best we can as a DIYer. We are not in the automotive industry business, and we're not doing this. We're not Pete Hughes. You know what I'm saying? We're not my friend Pete over in Moab, Utah, doing, how do I put it, the best job you can get. Okay, this is the best job that we, the DIYer, can get. But look at the size of these blocks. Now, I'll be using this bad boy right here when I'm block sanding this out by hand. You want to make sure you put your guide coat on. You want to make sure you get everything that's how do I put it, that's clear, that you can go ahead and block sand your door out, or your car, so to speak. And here they even have a round one for if you're doing like on this right here. You see that little up kick right here on the door? You go ahead and you take this one and you, with sandpaper on it, of course, and you'll be able to block this out without taking the primer and stuff off this edge. Okay, there is ways of doing that, people. But that's what you, this one here is made more for finishing the your 2K primer and so forth, and doing the final hand blocking. But this is a Durablock block set, and this is the Baxter. Get it over here. Let's get it in the view. This is the Baxter air file, and we're pretty happy with it. You know, you can see the results we have. We're getting her done right. We're getting her done efficiently, and we're getting her done with a scenario that says otherwise we'd be sitting in there watching TV. And no shade on watching TV, but at the end of the day, we got stuff to do, people. We got stuff to do. Your boy Bri, I'm over here at the compound. I'm getting her done, getting her done, getting her done. Because if you're not getting her done and you're not getting her done right, you're not doing it. Remember that. You're not doing it if you're not doing it right. But there we are, the 86 Dodge Ram. We gave you the update. We're getting the door done. This is the worst one. All the other ones are just minor nicks. Minor nicks and dings, the fenders and so forth. So this is your boy Bri. I hope you enjoyed this 3-set video. I got to go.